Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of CriChatter. Me, myself, Kaushal Gyawali, a presenter of the show, will be covering all the in-depth analysis of the game and all the tournaments that's happening around the globe. So especially dedicated to the passionate fans around the globe who will be eager to know what's happening in different formats of the game. Welcome to our first episode of CriChatter. So today I have a very special guest for you all, Mr. Suraj Nepal, all the way from Viratnagar. He's a genuine cricket enthusiast and a very much cricket lover. Welcome to the show, Suraj sir.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much, brother, for giving an opportunity to take my point.
So, Mr. Suraj Nepal, sir, how excited are you for the coming T20 World Cup 2022?
I'm very much excited for upcoming World Cup and in the afternoon as well with a great nose tossing bouncer. It will be very exciting to watch the T20 cricket with some big hits from the batsmen as well.
So, Mr. Nepal, which team are you supporting this World Cup?
I'm going for Australia before for the past few World Cups, and my favorite team I always support and I always go for Australian cricket team which has very good fires bouncer bowling our batsmen especially staff with great pace. I'll go for Australian cricket team which has a very good batsman, Glenn Maxwell with big hits, and Marcus Stoinis with a good bat, and Aaron Finch, David Wallace, that's with a great batting team and a good bowling team, as well as have great younger all-rounder as well.
Yes, Australians are a nightmare for any team in any ICC tournament. So, and the young sensation which we keep on hearing about, Team David. How much do you rate him as a player?
He's always he's a fast player of Singapore, and he has an average of 40 plus in dependent cricket format. I think I got the right stat of the Team David, but I don't know about much more about Team David. But last time I saw him playing with India in Indian cricket in Indian cricket environment. He played very well cricket as he is not established in Australian cricket team. I think he will be one of the great batsmen
Exactly, brother.
in future.
Yeah, so the Australian squad, the Aussie squad, are they going to lift the trophy once again as they are the defending champions in the previous edition?
Australia is always a great stage, a great stage, big stage team performer. They always perform. They always perform good, and they give their best in bigger stages. They are bigger format team. They always been a good cricket team in big format. They won the World Cup for 5 times, and they also won Ashes for more than the England, and also they destroyed the team last time in Ashes. Yeah, or England cricket team was destroyed by the Australian when the Alex Cook was captain. I think Ian Bell got very much broken after that match. Glenn Swan, our Glenn Swan got an environment at retirement at that time. Sorry, retirement at that time. And also Jonathan Prod got some fireship bouncer which makes it a little low performance in cricketing career as well. So Aussies are very
Exactly. So, what about the subcontinental team, the Asian teams, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan?
Afghanistan. These teams are even bigger, you know. So how do you think will they perform? How will their performance be in the bouncy track in the Australian soil? What's your say on this, brother?
I think that India will be India will be one of the team which can bat in Australian conditions in the present time. But as you see, the captaincy of Rohit Sharma and the younger player has a very short temper situation. They get fiery and they get angry. It's small things that cannot let them win the World Cup. Yeah? And they can lose the match again and again. As we can see, the Sri Lanka won the match and won the tournament match, much more matches in the Asia Cup, and also won the tournament. They perform very well.
Yeah.
Rajapaksa batting is always being a positive, good temperament, and he always respect the good balls and hit the bad balls. He always wants to score. He's
Exactly.
hungry of scoring, and he will be the one of the best batsmen. And I think he will score the round in Australian environment too.
Yeah, everyone was expecting an India-Pakistan final in the Asia Cup, but Sri Lanka came out of their box because they had the team game, not an individual game. They had a team game, and the mixed composure of the youngsters and the experienced people just
Yeah.
made the day out, and what they won the tournament.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Yeah, Sri Lanka gone very
So
being a challenge, being challenging team.
yeah,
And Pakistan, they can't toss. They can't even toss the line of the Sri Lanka cricket team at the Asia Cup.
yeah, exactly. So, brother, you know about Steven Smith. How do you think will he cope up with the 2020 format? Because he is the king in the test matches, but will he drop his position or will he stay number three and give the squad a better depth in their batting lineup?
No, I don't think Stephen Smith will drop his position. I think he will not come in number three as well. He will be always playing in number four for his team. I think after David Warner and Aaron Finch, Mitchell Marsh will coming for batting in T20 World Cup. We will not see the last match squad playing 11 again in the T20 World Cup. And also, I think number four will be the best for Stephen Smith. Because the Australian T20 format playing 11 is always not being a consistency. Consistency. I think Aaron Finch and David Warner will score a good run. If starting few overs after that, I think Mitchell Marsh will come and strike, rotate, and Stephen Smith will give some opportunity for Glenn Maxwell and Marcus Stoinis by saving the wicket to hit her and score some quick runs and boundaries as well. The big hitters, two big hitters, Stoinis and Glenn Maxwell will be always important for Australian cricket team to score good to bring the match and wicket and score some good runs at the death over. I think Stephen Smith has a good key role, very important role for Australian cricket team in this World Cup. He's a very good test player, but I think he will be very supportive to the Australian cricket team in T20 format as well.
Yes, brother, exactly. The mixed composer of the Australians like Cameron Green, David Warner, Glenn Maxwell, these Matthew Wade, these are just people like a match winner. Like individually, they can beat any team uh, in the 2020 format as well. So they have a very good squad depth as well. So what about Aaron Finch, brother? The Australian captain is not having a good run with the bat, but will he find his form in the coming T20 World Cup?
We will be very thankful. We will be very thankful to Aaron Finch and its good run for the Australian cricket team. Its contribution for Australian cricket team. I think he will be retiring after the after this T20 World Cup. He retired from the ODI cricket World Cup last from the last series against the New Zealand, and I think he will be retiring from. I think, but I'm not sure, and I think he is not.
Yeah, maybe
about the
possibly,
retirement.
possibly.
It's the thing of possibility. I think Aaron Finch will retire from the Australian cricket T20 also, T20 format also after the World Cup. He's a very
Yes, brother.
he's a very good cricket person and batsman by scoring a good run in every match with consistency from last few years. But within the last few matches, he is not going good. His bat is always been unlucky for him. I think he will be very good at the World Cup. He will give some good sweet charm for the fans and Australian cricket teams in this World Cup, and it is the last
So, brother,
career.
you might know the very well fact that no Aussies have ever scored a World Cup 100. So, will anyone break the jinx this time?
I think sadly I have to say that this time also we will not be seeing any century from the Aussies, because as we all know the Australian stadium is Australian cricket environment is always about big boundaries. Yeah, so I think the player with big hits cannot get consistency in their batting, cannot stay for a longer period of time in the pitch. Yeah, and they 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 will score some good runs and big score we can see there, but not a century. I think there is not a chance of getting any century from any player in this World Cup too. I'm sorry to say that with the negative comments, but also I think this is the fact what I'm saying now.
Let's hope. Let them break the jinx. So, brother, who is your perfect playing 11 for the Australian squad?
I think I'll go for Aaron Finch and David Warner for opening, and first down for Mr. Mars, because Mr. Mars must get a
Nice combination.
chance for this World Cup too, because he is the very key player and he plays a very key role and important role at the last World Cup too. His run is only the factor that the Australian cricket team won the World Cup at last time. He scored very good run, and after that, as always, Stephen Smith and Glenn Maxwell, Marcus Stoinis, we can and Matthew Wade. There is also Matthew Wade after the wicket keeping knowledge, and also there after that we can see Pat Cummins, Mr. Stark, and good spinner. Yeah, good spinner Aaron Zampa with cute face, and also Josh Hazelwood. I think the replacement may be there of Cameron Green with the performance of Mitchell Mars, or we can go for replacement of Marcus Stoinis as the environment of the stadium and atmosphere as well. Cameron Green is a very good scorer as well, and good with good ball too.
So, who do you think will be the key player, the youngsters like Cameron Green or Tim David? Will they play a vital role in the Australian squad this World Cup?
Yeah, I think there may be or may not be any replacement for Tim David in the World Cup, because he has not any experience till now from the Australian cricket team and in the big tournament as well. So I don't think there will be any replacement for Tim David, because if anyone get injured, there may be the chance, but there is very little chance for Tim David to come in and play for World Cup matches. I think there will be chance against Afghanistan to play. The Australian cricket team have never played a T20 cricket match. I think so. I may be wrong, but Australian cricket team has never played against the Afghanistan team. That will be a very exciting match too. The Afghanistan cricket team will be a small team, but there are some key players who can affect in the matches. Yeah,
exactly.
So I think Team David can get chance in that match as well, and we can see Rashid Khan performance in that, because he has in that match, because he has the experience of big bash in the Australian environment, Australian hardcore pitch.
Yes, bro.
And Mohammad Nabi can affect in the match.
Yes, brother. So for you, who will be the most valuable, like the key player, the match winner for the Australian squad this time? So just name me one player that will change any match in any day.
Match changer player will be always a Glenn Maxwell with a quick runs and some spin bowling. He's been always a game changing player. The unexpected run from Glenn Maxwell is always be the important role for
Exactly, exactly.
team. And I think I have to
He
select
can change the match from 20 for 4 to 160 for 7. Like, he can
yeah,
change any matches we
he
have
can
seen
change
in the
any match.
past.
I think I have to go. I have to choose Aaron Finch as a key player for Australian in this World Cup because he is very because he is very good at good with his bat and from the few matches he is not scoring very good run and he is retiring from cricket as well if possible from T20 format too. So I think he is very watchable and expect very much expected runs from the fans or fans too after at the end of his career. All the fans and Australian cricket team were also expecting Aaron Finch to score some good run. I think Aaron Finch will be a very key player and watchable player in this World Cup tournament for Australian cricket team.
Yes, brother. So I'll give you a thumbs up for your Australian team for the upcoming T20 World Cup, and it was a tremendous pleasure to have you on the show, sir. Thank you for being part of our first episode, and hope we'll have more interaction in the coming days.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my opinion for this upcoming World Cup. I think I'll very blessed if I can get a very opportunity for the next time to come in your show. Thank you very much, CriChatter. Thank you very much, CriChatter team, and best of luck for your upcoming project. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, brother. So, with this note, we end our first episode of Quick Chatter. And hope our audience loved it. You can give us good comments or bad comments. Any comments are welcome, like the positives or negatives of the games. And we'll continue to bring you up in depth analysis in the coming days. Thank you. Namaste and namaste.